Hey guys, welcome to this lesson. Today we're going to be learning about an art project from Africa. So, in Africa, they are most well known for their really big animals, as Hedgie told us in this video before here. Okay, so what we're going to be doing today is I'm going to show you how to create a African sunset with really deep reds and oranges and yellows, okay? And then we're going to create the silhouette of one of our large African animals right in the middle of it. It's a big statement. So for this project, we're going to do the background first. What you will need for this is something you can paint with or some kind of color that will mix. So I'm going to be using some acrylic paint. If you have acrylic paint, tempera paint, watercolor paint, any of that would work. If not, and all you have is crayons, then get your crayons, because you can still make your crayons look really cool as a really awesome sunset. So get a white paper, get the material you're going to use to mix your colors to make your sunset, and then we will get started. Okay guys, so I am ready to paint my sunset. For this, I'm going to be using water and a pretty big paintbrush, which is right here. I'm also going to be using red and yellow and a little bit of white paint, okay? I don't have orange paint, so I'm going to have to mix my paint to get orange. Make sure if you are painting on a table, you put some kind of cloth or protective surface down so you don't get paint on your table, because we're going to paint the whole way to the edges. So I'm going to start with my red, and I'm going to put it right on my paper. Put 3 big blobs. Then I'm going to take my yellow. My yellow paint's almost gone, so I hope I can get some out. But I'm going to take my yellow paint and put it near the middle. Okay. What I'm going to do first is, with my paintbrush, I cleaned it in water. I'm going to brush it off on paper towel I have here. And I'm going to start by going across the top. I'm just painting the entire top red. Okay. Then I'm going to start to bring my colors down closer to the yellow. Make sure you're painting across, because typically clouds in the sky and the lines of the sky go across as opposed to up and down. So I'm going to take some yellow. I'm going to start mixing my yellow into the red near the top. You see how it mixed really cool there? I'm going to keep doing that down here. And if you see, I'm instantly getting orange. Really cool, huh? And I continue. I'm going to bring my yellow down a little bit more. See how I haven't even washed my paintbrush yet? But I'm getting all these cool colors just by slowly coming down with mixing them. Okay? Now when I get down here, I am finally going to wash my brush, because as you can see, there is a lot of red on here, and I want my red to stay up here. I don't want really deep red down near the bottom. So I'm going to clean that off, get most of the red out, and I'm going to put a little bit more yellow at the bottom, if it will come out. There we go. Now that yellow is the main color, it will mix really nicely with a little bit of orange that I have already down here. You do need to do this kind of quickly, because your paint will dry. So once I'm satisfied with how it's mixed, you then want to let this dry for a little while. It shouldn't take that long to dry, okay? Notice how I didn't go to the complete bottom of the paper, because I am going to color this black then. Okay, so I'm going to let this dry for a few minutes, and then we're going to come back and we're going to put the ground, which will be black at the bottom. I'm going to paint a little tree over on the side, and then our animal. So what you want to probably do right now is look up what animal you want to use. You could look up African animal silhouettes, okay, or shadow of African animals, and then you'll see which one you would like to use. Okay guys, so mine has mostly dried. There's a few little wet spots, but I'm going to take the chance. I'm going to be using black paint. If you can hear a cat meowing, my cat is very excited because she's about to eat dinner. So, you're going to take the black paint and we're going to put a little bit right at the bottom. And this is going to make the ground for this picture. A little bit there, a little bit there. Okay, you can use your big paintbrush again. If you don't have black paint, you can either try to make some by mixing a bunch of colors together. That is kind of difficult though. Or you could just use a black marker, a black crayon, colored pencil, really anything. It's pretty flat overall, so we're just going to leave it pretty flat. Okay, next we're going to create the tree. So I'm just going to use the side of my brush to come up. Typically those trees that you find in Africa are very skinny and they're not very tall, but then what they do have is you have the levels to them. They're very unique looking things. So you can go up and down to create your tree. Okay, so I have my one little tree. Now in this area right here, I am going to do my animal. I've decided that I'm going to do an elephant. Now you can see I have a bunch of extra paint on this brush, so I'm actually going to use this to create my elephant. Now, I'm sorry, I do have to turn this around. I cannot draw an elephant upside down. It is a little difficult. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is kind of outline where I want my elephant to be. Using my paint here. My elephant's not going to be very big because my tree is not very big. Okay, so it's going to be a littler elephant. I'm going to start here and just go down. This will be the very first part of my elephant. Then I'm going to do its head over here, and I'm going to do its trunk coming down just like this. Okay. This will be the head of my elephant. I need to make his trunk a little bit bigger. Okay, so I'm going to draw my first leg of my elephant. Here we go. Now I'm going to do my second leg of my elephant. Here. And finally, my last leg of my elephant right over here. Okay? So, now that I have the basic legs of my animal, I am going to add the belly here. And then I'm going to be coloring it in, okay? I think I also might need to make the legs of my animal just a little bit fatter. So I'm going to color it in, and I'm going to show you what it looks like when it is finished. Okay guys, so I have finished my picture here. I also got a little paint on me, totally normal. So here's my elephant and my tree in my African sunset. So if you choose a different animal, that'd be awesome. Some other ideas for you is you could have a mommy elephant and a baby. If you did a giraffe, you could have a taller tree and the giraffe trying to eat out of the tree. That'd be really cool. So let's see what you can come up with, and I look forward to seeing yours.